Okay, so let's look at this example of infusion rates. However, when they are asking you to find the total volume to administer, each time you receive infusion rates, they're going to be asking you something specifically. So this, again, will let you know what type of formula to activate. So when you see something that's infusion rates and they're asking you to find the total volume to administer, I wanted to break it down to you as to what are they asking you? What are they exactly asking you? Well, they are asking you how many mLs the patient will receive in total. Based on the order, how many mLs will the patient get at the end of the infusion, okay? That's layman terms. An example of this, these are pretty much straightforward. It'll say, you have 86 mLs of dextrose 10% water. For 5 hours, find a total volume to administer. The formula for this is mLs times hours. Very simple. mLs multiplied by the amount of hours that are given, okay? In this first example, we have 86 mLs, which is here, and then we have 5 hours. So 86 times 5 is 430. Remember, distractor. Disregard anything that doesn't have to do with the formula. All you need to do is plug in your numbers, okay? So the answer for this question would be 430 mLs. The second example, there are 1,000 mLs of 0.9% normal saline for 1 day. Two things they're doing here that is trying to confuse you, okay? Number one, they threw in this extra percentage, which a person would say, well, okay, well, what am I supposed to do with this number? Am I multiplying, dividing? I thought it was this. And then you just get confused for no reason. Don't allow it to confuse you. These typically only involve two different numbers within the formula, okay, typically. So what do we have for this next one? They put 1 day. Somebody's going to say, well, the formula is mLs per hour, but this is telling me day. Okay, let's take it back. How many hours are in a day? Sometimes with pharmacy things, they're expecting you to know. They expect you to know how many hours are in a day. So that would be one of the examples of when it's just not as straightforward. You need to decipher through that to be able to answer this problem. So the formula would be 1,000 mLs, which is, mLs, multiplied by 24 hours. Although they didn't give you the hours, they gave you the day and expected you to convert it into hours. So 1,000 mLs times 24 hours would be 24,000 mLs. So this patient received 24,000 mLs in a 24-hour period, which is really unlikely. This is not a real thing because 24,000 mLs is excessive. But usually a person could receive like 3,000 maybe if you're dehydrated. But, 24,000 is a really, really extreme number. So yeah, this is the total volume to administer. It's pretty straightforward. Again, it is a form of infusion that they might ask you, but you need to decipher what they're asking you. So are you multiplying or dividing will be the differentiating factor when doing this. Thanks.